Jim Lehrer is one of the most widely respected journalists of our time. He's won more than 30 awards for journalistic excellence, including the National Humanities Medal. He made a name for himself as an editor and host of PBS's NewsHour for more than 30 years. He came to SMU's campus on Wednesday as the speaker at the Rosine Smith-Salmons Lecture in Media Ethics. Earlier in the afternoon, the Daily Campus had the opportunity to speak with him about journalism, covering tough topics and what he likes to write in his spare time.
I'd gone to J school at Missouri, and I had friends, but I just thought television was show business. I was a print guy. I was a reporter. I was a journalist. I was not going to do any of that TV stuff. And so I never. When we did start a experimental news program, and with a Ford Foundation grant with some help from some others, and I didn't know what I was doing, so I hired only newspaper people, and we took very few pictures. It was all talk. We set up a newsroom much like this, and I would sit in the middle like a city editor would, and we have reporters behind desks where we'd work, but also broadcast live. It was black and white. And very few film. We had no film actually. And the film we had was lousy, and so I didn't know anything about TV. We didn't use we didn't have teleprompters. We didn't have any of that sort of stuff, and I was really terrible. But the program was successful in a strange way in Dallas because it was anti-establishment, and I'd come out of the establishment press, both the newspapers. You know, they were very, even though they were competitive, they were very much in sync about tough issues. And in other words, what was good for Dallas, they would get together and decide that, and to hell with anybody else. Well, when we started our little news program, then there was somebody else they had to deal with. And so it became successful. And
did you end up liking it?
Oh yeah, sure. Well, I tell you what happened. The program was successful enough. Then I was offered this job at PBS in Washington, and the one thing led to another. I was on the air with Robert MacNeil doing the Senate Watergate hearings. I had never read a teleprompter, and I would read a teleprompter, like this. And I didn't want to comb my hair, and I didn't really want to have my comb. I didn't want to do any of the. Didn't want to wear makeup. Didn't want to do any of the TV things. I wasn't a TV guy. I was a journalist, and one day my friend MacNeil, who's my best friend. To this day, he said, Jim, you going to do this for a living? I said, what? What do you mean? He said, are you going to do TV for a living? I said, yeah, I'm thinking, my God, I'm doing it. He said, why don't you take 2 weeks and learn how to do it? So, things like how to read a teleprompter, how to walk, how to do all the little things that I didn't know that was always beneath me. I learned to do, but I never worked in commercial television, and to this day, I still haven't worked in commercial television. I went directly from there, and